So this is a viewer recommended wallet, and I can't believe I've never heard of this company before. This is the Nomad wallet from Sin City Leather. Let's check it out. So this is the box the Nomad arrived to me in. Pretty nice black box with gold lettering on the front of it. And inside, just some cotton, but I'll put that off to the side. I'll give you guys a nice close-up of the Nomad from Sin City Leather. And while you guys are checking this out, let's talk about some of the features. All right, the Nomad wallet is a vertical style minimalist wallet that features 2 card slots that can hold up to 10 credit cards and a dedicated cash compartment that can hold up to 10 bills folded in half. This specific Nomad wallet is handmade from Olmo colored waxy vegetable tan pull-up leather, sourced from the Badalassi Carlo tannery in Italy. And the stitching is all hand-stitched with Ritza tiger thread. And the Nomad is handmade right here in the USA, Las Vegas to be exact. All right, let's give it a quick measure here. And in inches, it comes in at 2.93 inches, and in millimeters, that is 74.4 millimeters. And now from the bottom to the top of the flap, that is 4.21 inches, and in millimeters, that is 106.9 millimeters. And now let's give it a quick weigh. Let's see. 1.9 ounces, and in grams, that's going to be 54 grams. And as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I'm not really sure how Sin City Leather got by me for the last 4 years. And I say 4 years because that's how long they've been making leather goods. And I want to thank you guys for recommending them because I've never heard of them. I'm sure eventually doing what I do here on this channel, eventually I would have heard of them. But better sooner than later, I always say. But now, let's talk about the quality here. For the leather, they use a waxy vegetable tan pull-up from Badalassi Carlo. Just look at that. You guys know I love Badalassi Carlo, and you can probably see why. But I don't own a lot of wallets that have a waxy pull-up from Badalassi Carlo. It is just gorgeous. This is the Olmo color. The Nomad's available in a few different colors, but when I saw this Olmo on this waxy pull-up, I just had to have this version. It's all hand-stitched with Ritza tiger thread. You can see that is a red Ritza tiger thread. Now let's take a closer look at the craftsmanship itself. All the cuts look very nice, very clean, and the edges are all hand burnished and polished all around the wallet. And check out these edges on the cuts too. You can see everything is very nicely taken care of. And it looks to me that even the inside of the leather is finished. You can see that? Everything looks really nice. And the Nomad here has a brass snap on the front of it. And the snap feels very nice. They didn't cheap out on the quality of that snap. So the overall quality here is fantastic, I have to say. And yes, of course, I have to do a smell test. It's Badalassi Carlo. You guys already know, but give me a second. It is, man, they need to bottle this scent. So the smell gets a thumbs up, the quality gets a thumbs up. Now let's talk about the styling. It's a vertical style minimalist wallet with a flap and a snap. Inside there are 2 card pockets, one right here in the front for your most used credit card, and the bulk of your cards can go right here in that center pocket. And in the very back is a dedicated cash compartment where you can store your bills folded in half. The front pocket can hold up to 3 cards, the middle pocket can hold up to 7 cards, and the rear cash compartment can hold up to 10 bills. But as of the nature of leather, it can stretch with use. So you can probably get more cards and cash after you stretch this wallet out a little bit. Up in the corner, you can see a grommet that you can use as an attachment point for a lanyard or your keys. And according to Jose, the owner of Sin City Leather, you can get this wallet with or without the hardware. So now let's check out the branding. So around that brass snap in the front, you can see it's stamped Sin City Leather. And then going vertical, there's another Sin City Leather logo right there in the front. So it's branded twice on the front. You guys know how I feel about that. I'm not the biggest fan of too much branding on the wallet. I would much rather see this Sin City Leather logo right here, maybe printed on the back somewhere. But overall, it's really not that bad, just due to the fact that you can barely see this stamp right here around the snap. You actually have to get in real close to see that, yeah, it does say Sin City Leather around it. And before I move on to the cash and card test, I have one suggestion for Sin City Leather, this logo right here. When I first looked at it, that S right there almost looks like a P. And now I can't unsee it. Yes, I'm aware that it's a needle and thread, and the thread right there is supposed to make out the letter S. I think the top of the S where the thread curves around to create the top part of the S just needs to be more prominent, because right now it just looks like Pin City leather. Am I crazy here, or am I onto something? I don't know. Now that that's off my chest, let's do the cash and card test. So I went ahead and fully loaded the Nomad here with 10 cards and 10 bills. I have 3 cards right there in the front pocket. I have 7 in that middle pocket, and then 10 bills folded in half in the dedicated cash compartment in the back. Now, I don't carry this many cards and bills, so I carried about 7 cards and about 5 bills when I was getting ready for this review. But I just wanted to demonstrate that yes, it can handle 10 cards and 10 bills and can still snap up. And I just took a minute and I took all the cards out and the bills and replaced it with 7 cards and 5 bills, exactly the way I was carrying this. So of course I put my most used credit card right here in the front. I only put just the 1 card right there in the front. I thought it was perfect. In the center pocket here, I put 6 cards, and you can see you can easily pull those cards out and do the fan method, push those cards back in. And in the back cash compartment, I had 5 bills folded in half. Now you guys can probably already tell that the functionality here is fantastic. You have super easy access to your bills at all times because you don't really have to open the flap to get access to your bills. If you're a cash carrier, just keep the wallet buttoned up and you have complete total access right from the side. And you can see, put them back in very easy. So if you're a cash carrier, the Nomad wallet will definitely work for you. If you're a card carrier, yes, you do have to unbutton it to get access to your most used credit card, because there is no quick access card pockets on the back. So even though I like quick access card pockets on the back just for easy access to my most used credit card, it didn't really bug me at all to unsnap this to grab my most used credit card, because I just like the nice clean look of the Nomad. I do have one small gripe of the styling here, and it's just a personal preference of mine. When I have a cash compartment such as this, I like to have right-handed access to it instead of left-handed access. It seemed like every time I wanted to pull out my cash, I turned it this way to try to get access to the cash. And then I'm like, oh yeah, you have to get it out from the side. So it would be nice to maybe in the future see a left or right-handed cash compartment. That wallet would basically just mirror this version right here. So the flap would be on this side with the snap, the grommet would be over here, and the opening to the cash compartment would be on this side. For me, a right-handed access to a cash compartment would make this absolutely perfect. Like I said, it's just a small little gripe, and it's a personal preference of mine. But other than that, I think the Nomad is an absolutely fantastic minimalist wallet. You guys saw it can hold up to 10 credit cards, up to 10 bills folded in half. You have complete access to your cash without having to unsnap the wallet. So the functionality is there, and the quality, guys, is through the roof here. Jose, for only doing this for 4 years, you have absolutely killed it with the craftsmanship here. I'm not kidding. I'm not sure how you guys got by me for the past 4 years, but now you're on my radar, and I look forward to checking out more of your stuff. Oh, and I paid about 78 bucks for the Nomad wallet here. So considering that it's all handmade, hand-stitched, Badalassi Carlo, and made right here in the USA, 78 bucks, I think it's a great price. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. What do you think of the Nomad from Sin City Leather? Now, if you want to check this out for yourself, I will put links down below in my description box. But if you did enjoy this video, please give me that thumbs up. Please subscribe. And go!